Hello everyone, and welcome to today's webinar session on awareness program on use of online e-resources. This program is being jointly organized by Birjara Mahavidyalaya and Abhyapuri College in association with Assam College Librarians Association ICT Cell. So, I on behalf of the organizing committee welcome you all, and first of all, I would like to introduce the guests we are having right now. We have with us Principal Birjara Mahavidyalaya, Dr. Khonindra Sharma. Welcome, sir. We have with us resource person of today's program, Dr. Sanjay Kumar Singh, HOD, Department of Library and Information Science. We have Dr. Prasanta Kumar Deka, General Secretary, Assam College Librarians Association and librarian of Kesidas Commerce College. Dr. Virendra Pal, Coordinator ICT Cell ACLA and librarian of Colliabar College. So, welcome to this program. And along with this, I would like to welcome our participants, faculty members of both the colleges and invited guests of today's program. Now, I request our principal sir, Dr. Khonindra Sharma sir, to give his inaugural speech. And shortly, we will be joined by Principal of Abhyapuri College as he is having a busy schedule. So at this moment, I request Principal Sir of Birjara Mahavidyalaya. Over to you, sir.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
At the very outset, I welcome you all to the webinar. As you know, such type of program are the need of the hour, especially during the lockdown period. As an academician, we know that we cannot survive without mental food to cope up with the changing educational scenario. For it, we must take the opportunity of free e-learning resources. I know most of the faculty members of both the colleges and few students of both the colleges are familiar with it and already using it. Nobody can swim the vast sea of knowledge by going through physical books alone. As learning is a lifelong process, being a serious student, though most of us are in teaching profession and a responsible citizen of the nation, we must try to harness every possibilities to overcome our mental and intellectual hunger. So it is the right time and a golden chance for all of us for going through e-resources, benefited ourselves from e-resources. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to the respected speakers for sparing their valuable moments in this rest day. I am really grateful to the President, General Secretary, Secretary of ICT Cell and other members of ACLA for their great initiative. My sincere thanks goes to all my esteemed faculty members of both the colleges. Thank you, students, for participating in the webinar. I am sure that this webinar will be an eye-opener, pathfinder, and a key for pursuing higher studies in future. I hope this webinar will be a successful, enjoyable in real sense, and fruitful to all of us. Thank you. মই সকলোকে এই webinar-লৈ ভাৰ্চুৱেল ৱৰ্ল্ডলৈ স্বাগতম জনাইছো আৰু আশা কৰিছো এইটো webinar যেটো e-learning resources-ৰ ওপৰত কৰা হৈছে আমাৰ বাবে এখন ফাৰ্ষ্ট attempt গতিকে ইয়াৰ পৰা আমি সকলোৱে যেহেতু আমি সকলোৱে ষ্টুডেন্ট ইন এ সেন্স গতিকে আমি এই ইয়াৰ পৰা উপকৃত হ'ম আৰু আশা কৰিছো আমাৰ ভৱিষ্যতৰ নাগৰিক ছাত্ৰ ছাত্ৰী সকলেও ইয়াৰ পৰা ৰিসোৰ্স হেৰি কৰি ৰিসোৰ্স ব্যৱহাৰ কৰি তেওঁলোকে লাভৱান হ'ব ইয়াকে কামনা কৰি আজিৰ এই ৱেবিনাৰখন সঁচা অৰ্থত কৃতকাৰ্য হ'ব বুলি মই আশা কৰি মোৰ বক্তব্য ইয়াতে সামৰিছো ধন্যবাদ।
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
This kind of encouraging speech from you will really boost this program. Thank you, sir. Now, I request Basanta Kumar Sharma sir of Birjara Mahavidyalaya librarian to say a few words on this occasion. Again, I would like to say that he is at present Vice President of Assam College Librarians Association. So right now, Basanta Kumar sir.
Good morning, everyone. Hope all are doing fine in this lockdown period. At the very beginning, Basanta Kumar Sharma, Birjara Mahavidyalaya, librarian of the Birjara Mahavidyalaya, welcome all of you, especially resource person, principal sirs. Yeah. Secondly, as introduced me that I, being the Vice President of ACLA, মই অসম গ্ৰন্থাগাৰ এছ'চিয়েশ্যনৰ আমাৰ আসাম কলেজ লাইব্ৰেৰী এছ'চিয়েশ্যনৰ ভাইচ প্ৰেচিডেণ্ট হিচাপে গৌৰৱ কৰিব পাৰোঁ যে আমাৰ এই লকডাউনৰ সময়খিনিত আমাৰ সংলগ্ন অনুষ্ঠান ICT চেলে সুন্দৰ এটা পৰিক্ৰমা আৰম্ভ কৰিছে, যিটোৰ দ্বাৰা আমাৰ গোটেইখিনি মানে হায়াৰ এডুকেশ্যনৰ কমিউনিটিখিনিয়ে লাভৱান হয়। আৰু সেইটো উদ্দেশ্য আগত ৰাখি আজিলৈকে তেওঁলোকে আমাৰ ACLA ICT চেলে 8খন ৱেবিনাৰ আৰম্ভ কৰিছে। এই বিগত সময়ছোৱাত প্ৰতিদিনে তেওঁলোকৰ বিজি শিডিউল, এই বিজি শিডিউলত 8খন কলেজ লাভান্বিত হৈছে আৰু তেওঁলোকে বিপুল সঁহাৰি পাইছে। আৰু এই ক্ষেত্ৰত আমাৰ একাডেমিক কমিউনিটি যথেষ্ট, হায়াৰ এডুকেশ্যনৰ একাডেমিক কমিউনিটি যথেষ্ট লাভৱান হৈছে। তাৰোপৰি আমাৰ ACLAৰ অৱস্থিতিটো আজি কিছু বছৰ আগলৈকে বহুখিনি কমি আছিল। এতিয়া আমাৰ ডাইনামিক সেক্ৰেটাৰী মিষ্টাৰ ডেকা ডক্টৰ প্ৰশান্ত কুমাৰ ডেকাৰ নেতৃত্বত আমি ACLA এখন আমাৰ গোটেই ৰাজ্যতে এখন স্থিতি সবল কৰিবলৈ আমি সক্ষম হৈছোঁ। আৰু তাৰোপৰি আমাৰ ACLAৰ কৰ্মকাণ্ডই আমাক এখন নেশ্যনেল প্লেটফৰ্ম দিবলৈ সমৰ্থ হৈছে। এই কথা UGCৰ সংলগ্ন অনুষ্ঠান ইনফিনিটে স্বীকাৰ কৰিছে। তেওঁলোকৰ লগত ACLAৰ যিটো সম্পৰ্ক, এই সম্পৰ্ক আৰু তেওঁলোকৰ লগত যিটো এক্টিভিটিজ আমাৰ হৈ আছে, এই সম্পৰ্কই আমাক UGCয়ে আমাক স্বীকাৰ কৰিছে, ACLAক স্বীকাৰ কৰিছে যে এইটো এটা মানে নেশ্যনেল নিউজ পেপাৰত নিউজ কাভাৰ হৈছে। আৰু এই কথা আপোনালোকৰ সকলোৰে অৱগত। এই সকলোবোৰ সম্ভৱ হৈছে আমাৰ ডাইনামিক লিডাৰ প্ৰশান্ত ডেকাৰ ডাইনামিক চিন্তা শক্তিৰ কাৰণে। শেষত মই এইটোৱে ক'ব খোজো, ইট ইজ এ ভলুণ্টাৰী কণ্ট্ৰিবিউশ্যন অফ ACLA টুৱাৰ্ডছ একাডেমিক কমিউনিটি of higher education of Assam regarding proper utilization of e-resources. And শেষত মই সকলোকে আমাৰ ৱেবিনাৰ সাকসেস কৰাৰ আপোনালোকৰ সহায় সহযোগিতা কামনা কৰি মোৰ বক্তব্য সামৰিছোঁ।
Thank you, sir. Sir, you have already told about ACLA. So
Yes.
without spending much more time, now I request Dr. Prashant Kumar Deka, General Secretary of ACLA, to give his short speech. Sir.
Yeah, Brinda. Yes.
Audible?
Yes.
Principal sir, Abhyapuri College of Principal sir kole ne?
Sir, join kora na etia lage.
Acha, join kora nai no? Anyway. Nazari, Principal sir ahana nahi Abhyapuri
Yes, sir.
College?
Sir, Principal sir is online now.
Online?
Virendra?
Online din charo ko bodi.
Matra humaise. Matra humaise, Principal
I'm
sir.
waiting for 2 minutes.
In what name?
Vedanto.
Okay.
Vedanto.
Yes, I got a reply. Vedanta. Vedanta, but this device is not shown here. Just give me.
Vedanto বুলি আছে.
কানেক্ট হৈছিলে অলপ আগত কিন্তু আকৌ হেৰি
কোৱাচোন প্ৰিন্সিপাল ছাৰক দিব পাৰিলে ভাল হয় টেকনিকেল প্ৰব্লেম হ'ব পাৰে
জাষ্ট এ সেকেন্ড
মোবাইল দি এটেণ্ড কৰিছে নেকি সেইটো কৰিছে
Vedanta, no?
Vedanto.
He's using mobile device. Yes. I've seen principal.
Yes.
Unmute kori diya.
Just a second. Principal sir, please unmute from your side, sir. Already I have done from here. Yes, sir. Now you are audible, sir.
Yes, you're audible, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir. You are
Yes,
audible.
sir. Audible, sir.
Yes.
Good morning, sir.
Sir.
Yes. Yes.
Sir,
yes.
welcome today in this group. Sir, you are requested to deliver a short speech as because you could not join from the very beginning. So I request now to deliver this. Sir.
Good morning, everybody. Actually, I am extremely sorry. Suddenly, I had to busy with some quarantine zone work activities. That is why I could not come in time. Although I was ready actually almost. Anyway, actually, I must thank the All Assam Library Association. They have come forward in these present situations where students are out of classes. And at this situation, we have only alternative by which we can contact our student, we can educate our student. That is the online mode or e-resources. And in these situations, that some college library association come forward. So I again thank and I express gratefulness to the Assam College Library Association. And this is the time by which I think by this conference, our participants will be benefited and will be much more aware regarding the online mode of classes. Thank you again. Actually, now I am busy. So many magistrates are with me, and they are actually waiting for us to meet. That is why I am sorry. I can much more time. Sorry. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Sir, Prasanta Kumar Deka, sir. Sir, you may continue.
Okay. Hello. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Honorable Principal Bidijora Mahavidyalaya, Dr. Anindra Kumar Sharma, sir. Honorable Principal, Adhyapuri College, Dr. Sadananda Nath, sir. Honorable Vice President of ACLA, Prasanta Kumar Sharma, sir. Librarian, Bidijora College, and today's research person of this program, Professor Sanjay Kumar Singh, Head of the Department Library Information Science, Guwahati University, and librarian in charge also, K.K. Hendrik Library, Guwahati University, and he is also our honorable advisor at Assam College Library Association, Dr. Brindra Pal, convener, Ashiti librarian, Koliabor College, respected faculties of today's program. On behalf of ACLA, I welcome all of you to this wonderful program. As all of we know that due to lockdown period, we have noticed that all education institutions of our nation is closed last 2 months, and the society is at a great loss in the entire areas like education, economy, food, etc. I think this is a major problem is that our students have had to make bigger adjustment as learning has always been in classroom, which they cannot go now. Besides, many of them may not be that well equipped with the technology tools to avail of remote learning. There, the Digital India vision of the government is emerging as a vital instrument for solving present crisis due to the COVID-19. And the lockdown has accelerated adopting of digital technologies, business, house, education, institution, uh, analytical computer, data management and method and online education solution have been forced to work in tandem and improve in quality and delivery time to handle such situation. Uh, this is an ideal time to experiment
Yeah.
and deploy new to make education delivery meaningful to our who can go to the campus. It's a chance to uh, more efficient and productive while developing new and improved professional uh, skill as well as knowledge through online learning and assessment. It is also a fact that use of technology in education uh, is resulting a different concept in the system. For instance, of moving from teacher-centric to our student-centric education. A look at this challenge of college of school being sought. Government of India as well as state government and private players have regularly been publishing information on various initiatives undertaken by ministries like MHRD, Department of Technical Education, NCRT, and other support and benefit students, our students. A few of our initiatives are SWAYAM online course for teachers, students, MOOCs for non-technology courses, e-PG Pathshala for e-containing module on social science, arts, fine arts, natural and mathematical science, CEC, UGG, YouTube channel, BitDan, a database of experts who provide information to quiz and prospective collaboration to enhance the employability skill among students and National Digital Library and DLA repository of learning resource with single window facility. Many Noto initiatives have been taken up by free and open resource software uh, for education, eJatra, Google Classroom, and our education minister also often yesterday inaugurated initiative one portal, education portal for our students for Assam. In view of all these, Assam College Library Association has taken a series of initiatives for capacity building of college library as well as the academic fraternity through its online activities, online initiatives. So our main motto is for creating more awareness on use of online e-resources as directed by MSRD among the library professional teachers, principals, and all academic communities. We are providing this service voluntary and it is almost modest contribution. Our modest contribution from us towards academic community of Assam. I would like to request all participants to subscribe our SCLA YouTube channel, which where already we have posted lots of academic information, academic resource. I think you may be benefited from our YouTube channel also. And I am happy to inform you that during this lockdown period, already we have successfully completed 8 numbers of webinar on awareness of users of different resources of different college and institutions of Assam. All the college and institution of Assam, all the technical needs and all the technical needs handled by our ICT cell under our Dr. Virendra Pal, he's the ICT convener and librarian of Kolhapur College. In future also, we are planning to provide some similar online program for teachers and students of different colleges. And I offer my heartfelt thanks to our resource person, Professor Sanjay Kumar Singh, HOD Library Information Science, Guwahati University. He's a very busy person, and he giving us this time. I am very thankful to he and Dr. Bindo Pal is the main person who is standing behind me to execute all this program. And without contribution of Dr. Bindo Pal, it is not possible also for me. The board research person will cover some most important MA study recommended digital research, which, as I already mentioned earlier. At the end, I would like to offer my special gratitude to the board principals, sir. Special thanks to Mr. Basanto Sharma, sir, librarian, Bichora College, our vice president. He is always inspiring us to do more new for academic society. And thank you, sir. Thanks to Bhagavati Narjari, most serious and energetic librarian of Waiburi College. And she is also most active and dedicated member of our ACLA. We have felt also honored to organize this program in two famous higher education institutions of Assam. At the end, I once again welcome all the participants to the webinar, and I am sure all of you will be benefited from this online research program. Thank you. Thank you, Bindo Pal. Hello. Hello.
Bhagavati
Yes,
madam,
Bin-
please unmute yourself. Yes.
Bindo, ma'am, are you able?
Yes, yes.
Now I request our resource for today's program, Professor Sanjay Kumar Singh, Head of the Department, Library and Information Science, Guwahati University. Sir.
Yes, sir. Audible, sir.
Hello,
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
my
go
voice
on.
is going.
Yes, sir.
Going.
Hello,
Yes, going.
Yes, sir. Going, sir.
yeah, audible, no? Okay. So, good morning to everybody. Yeah, good morning to everybody. Just so I'm just sharing the slide. Oh, again, it has gone. Some network problems since morning I am facing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, slide is shared.
Yeah.
Slide is coming.
Yeah, we can see.
Hello,
Yes, sir. Slide is coming.
Hello, sir.
slide is visible.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Slide is visible.
Sir, see,
Okay,
sir.
okay.
Sir, if more problem, then
Uh-huh.
you can stop your video.
Okay, you will give from there.
No, you can stop from the option, sir. Left side there is option. Right, audio,
Yeah,
audio.
stop video is there.
Yes, yes. You stop your video, then we can hear you properly.
Okay. Let me stop it then. Just wait. Stop video.
Yes,
It is not visible now. Some problem we are facing. Screen is not coming. No, that's the problem.
Sir, your screen is shared now.
Yeah, my screen shared. No.
Yes, yes. Just you open your PPT, sir.
Screen is shared. Then yeah, it is coming.
Yes.
Yeah, it is working. No. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, this is coming. Okay. So honorable principal sir of this Bijra Mahavidyalaya, Indra Kumar Sharma, and the honorable principal of Abhyapuri College, Dr. Sadanda Nath sir, and then the vice president of CLA, librarian of Bijra Mahavidyalaya, Sri Basanta Sharma, and the librarian of Abhyapuri College, Bhagavati Narjari, the General Secretary of ACLA, Dr. Prasanta Kumar Deka, the coordinator of ICCL, Dr. Birendra Pal, and all the. So see, before starting, let me just tell you, since the day before yesterday, I'm facing lots of problems regarding this connectivity, etc. And sometimes today, you have seen 3 times I have been disconnected and again it is been reconnected. So let me quickly pass on some of the information, otherwise I may be again disconnected. So the topic which is given in front of you is the awareness program on online e-resources during the lockdown period, and basically the awareness program. And within this awareness program, we will try to give you the information how to handle, how to get the resources. For your use when you are sitting idle or when you are utilizing time for other purposes. So those e-resources are giving us the mental food. So how to utilize this mental food, that is up to us. So first point here I would like to mention is time and tide wait for none. And you have seen during this lockdown period, everything has changed. Lockdown has taught us many things. And this is also one of the area, this is one of the things through which we are assembling together and we are getting face-to-face information through the electronic media. So this is the widely used nowadays during the lockdown period. So we are rapidly changing and we are rapidly transforming from one platform to another platform, and because of the changes taking place in the entire globe. So library is the place which is not untouched. In library also we are having lots of information, lots of resources, and through the library only we can provide you the information. And there are, besides that, there are online open sources also through which also you can get some information. So just to discuss this thing, I will just cite one example related to some revolutions. So some revolutions means in India, in the world, or basically in India, we can start with the green revolution, then white revolution, then industrial revolution, like that type of things. So when you break up the industrial revolution, because it is directly associated with our area of topic discussion, etc. So when you talk about the industrial revolution, it is divided into 4 parts. So first part, that is in 1700, at the time engine was started. So now you see the engine's importance. We are able to cover the distance from one place to another place because of that invention only. Now then the electricity, we are using this technology, we are using electricity, etc. because of the electricity was invented in the year 1800s, in the beginning of 1800s, like that. Then the third phase was in 1990s. This 1990s has given us many things. They have given us internet, they have given us the electronic media, digital devices, and many more things in widespread area. And now at present, we are facing, or we are getting the intelligence, artificial intelligence, like that type of things. And here, you know all about 3D technology or the robotics. You have seen already in some of the hospitals in the New Delhi, they have started robots to get the information of the patient, etc. And at the end, the physical form of doctor appears in front of the patient. But prior to that, lots of activities are performed by the robots. So yes, activities and everything comes under electronic related things, because we are dealing with the information, we are dealing with the data and information is transmitted through those robots also, and it is actually man-made. So these are some of the inventions which are very, very useful. So e-resources are also related to such things which are helping us a lot in different way. In the lockdown period, our life cycle is completely changed. What you have learned in your school days or college days, and then you have entered the job or any profit retirement, etc. Then again, the cycle is just completing from one direction to another direction. So today we are in the age of computer. Today we are in the age of electronic devices. So how to use this computer, how to use this resources, how to use this technology, that is important to us. But when you have learned in the schools or colleges, that time we have not learned anything related to that. So later on we have forgotten all those things, all common things, and we have learned the new things. That is why this point here it is given that I learn first and then relearn the information. Because of that, you are using. When this computer came to this world, nobody was willing to that. But see, everybody nowadays using computer, even the right phones, even the small children.
So, respected participants, there are some technical problems, so we are not bothering about this. So we move to the another part, that is called e-learning part and online e-resources. And I am Dr. Virendra Pal. I am the convener of ICT cell of Assam College Librarians Association, and also I am the librarian of Koliabar College. And this is a really very high time for us that we are in this platform during this COVID-19 situation. The situation has really forced us to think something alternative. We have to think something better for our academic development. Now the thing is that how we have to proceed. Respected participants, here most of the participants are from academic background, so I'd like to convey my heartiest respect to everyone first of all, and then I would like to proceed to my presentation. The presentation will be a live demo. আমি লাইভ ডেমো দেখুৱাম কেনেকা মানে আপোনালোকে e-learning resource খিনি আপোনালোকে access কৰিব পাৰিব. And whatever the resources which I will show, this is basically related with the MHRD. Government of India is giving some special attention towards these e-resources from MHRD, and even UGC, AICT, all these bodies are working together for these resources. I will be talking on SWAYAM, then I will be talking about on SWAYAM Prabha. Again, I will be talking on National Digital Library of India. I'll be talking on EPG Pathshala. I'll be talking on Sadganga. Again, I will be talking on open access e-resources. So I will just share my screen directly. Dekha sir, the screen is visible to you. Bhagavati madam.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's visible.
okay. So this is the platform of SWAYAM, respected participants. And here, what you can do, you can go to this website called SWAYAM Central. Now this is the website of SWAYAM Central. Now you might be thinking, what is SWAYAM? So maximum of us nowadays, we have heard this word SWAYAM, and we have also used it sometimes. Many of you might be aware about this SWAYAM. Now in simply, what we try to understand, SWAYAM is a e-learning portal. That means we can learn, and not only we can learn, but also there is a provision of certification. So Dekha sir, please mute your mic. Dekha sir, please mute your mic. So Dekha sir, please mute your mic. So this is the platform where we can access different e-learning materials. And see, during this COVID situation, this platform has become so much important for us. So that we can use as much as we can. And see, first of all, I will show you that there was an option called ARPIT. ARPIT is a very important platform for the college and university teachers annual refresher program in teaching. Now, right now, this option has been removed last 2 or 3 days before, but again, it will be included because ARPIT courses started during the month of September. So most probably during the July or June month, they are going to again integrate this ARPIT courses here. Now, what is ARPIT actually? ARPIT is a annual refresher program where you can do your refresher courses as like you are doing the refresher courses from your HRDC center directly. So the certification value of your this refresher courses is equivalent to those courses which you done from the regular HRDC center. Even the AICT, even the MHRD, even Government of India, all are giving the clear guideline. And basically the Directorate of Higher Education, Government of Assam has also given the green signal to do refresher courses through this ARPIT in SWAYAM platform. See, now I will show you actually what is SWAYAM. SWAYAM is a platform where you can go from class 9 to till postgraduate level. You can do your courses. Here what you will get, the courses are hosted on 4 quadrants, 4 parameters, that is video lectures, then reading materials, then self-assessment materials, and then online discussion forums. And respected participants, these are the 9 national organizations which are working on SWAYAM. This is called AICT. AICT is for the technological courses. Then National Program for Technological Enhanced Learning for the engineering courses. Similarly, UGC is working for the post-graduation courses. CEC is for the undergraduate courses. NCERT is for the school education. Similarly, NEOS is for school education. So in this way, you will see all these bodies are working together for the development of different e-learning courses for the learners. And see, the basic important thing is that what I want to show you, this is the credit transfer guideline. That means if you are to take a course from Mumbai University or Bangalore University or Delhi University, now it is possible, and your marks will be directly credited to your mark sheet of your own university, provided your own university should have some provisions of the SWAYAM courses. Even Ministry of Human Resource Development has notified through Gazette notification. See, even UGC has also given this guideline, and even AICT has also given this guideline. And see, this is a very important guideline for developing online courses for SWAYAM. What I was talking about is to take courses from SWAYAM. Now, what you can contribute to SWAYAM? That is the question. So you go to this guideline, how to develop your own MOOCs courses. If you are faculty members, then you can make a group and you can go for developing different MOOCs courses in SWAYAM. These are the guidelines, you can use it. And see, this is the mobile application. You can also download the SWAYAM mobile application in your smartphones. So this is all about basic information about SWAYAM. Now I will show you what are the courses that are going to be conducted through SWAYAM platform recently. See, these are the upcoming courses like CEC courses, under Banaras Hindu University. These are the courses animations. If you want to do some courses on animations, then you go to this course and you enroll here. Just you go to this course and you enroll, join here. You will get all these guidelines here. Similarly, there are n numbers of courses you can go through this platform on all courses. These are the options are already available. See, these are the ongoing courses. These courses are already running right now at present. You cannot enroll for these courses, but you can use the study materials, you can use the learning materials for your learning purpose. There is no restriction on using these learning materials. You can use it for your learning purpose for the ongoing courses, but for the upcoming courses, you can enroll for your enrollment. So this way you can use as per your convenience. Now basic things what I want to convey through this live demo is that SWAYAM is not only confined to English language, you can also use SWAYAM in the different regional languages. The learning materials are already been translated into some of these languages like Bengali, Gujarati, Hindi, Kannada, Malayalam, Marathi, Tamil, Telugu. So these are the different courses you can explore by this option, and you can do these courses according to your requirement in the regional languages. Similarly, I will show these are the list of completed courses. That means these courses have already been completed. Now you can use the learning materials of these completed courses for your learning purpose. Similarly, this is very important for us now. Let's COVID-19 not stop you learning, continue with SWAYAM. Now why this is important? During this COVID situation, MHRD through SWAYAM, what they have done, they have provided their specialized services from a single platform. Now SWAYAM is not only for higher education, respected participants, even from school class 9 level, these resources are available. Like this is for engineering. If you are from engineering background, then you can go for these courses. If you are from non-engineering background, then you can go for these courses. If you are from school education, then you go for NCERT textbooks, secondary and senior secondary courses. So in this way, you can explore different options. I will show you one example of non-engineering courses. And see, if you are from postgraduate level, then you can go and you can learn different learning materials. This is not to enroll your course. This is only for learning purpose. Then there are some examples of undergraduate courses. For example, I will take an example of suppose algebra and trigonometry, and just you go to this any of the option and you select your requirement as per the module. Suppose I want to know about adjoint and inverse of matrices. See, this video is already available. Now you can play this video and you can learn by your own. So this is all about the learning materials available in the SWAYAM platform. Now I will show you another example. Suppose this is international economics. Now if you go to international economics and you select any of the submodule, then see you will get a e-text option. E-text option means that the learning materials is already prepared by the experts and you can also use for your learning purpose. And similarly, you can download it according to your requirement. Just go to this, right click and save as. And similarly, you can also play this video as learning materials and you play it. So if you go, then definitely you will learn. So this was all about SWAYAM. Respected participants, I hope I tried my best to make you explore the different facilities available under SWAYAM. Again, I am repeating, SWAYAM is a platform of e-learning where not only you can learn, but also there is a provision of certification. Earlier in India, what happened? There were some e-learning platform where you can only learn, but there was no any provision of certification. But right now, under MSRD initiatives, this problem is solved, and now there is a provision of certification. Next, I will move to the next topic, that is called Swayam Prabha. Now you might be thinking that these two names are quite similar, but what is the difference between Swayam and Swayam Prabha? Respected participants, Swayam Prabha is a group of 32 DTH channels. In simple form, if you want to understand what is Swayam Prabha, then you can understand that you are sitting at your home and you are enjoying different educational videos in your television. There are different MSRD channels which are telecasted throughout the day in your television. You can enjoy these channels. So this is quite related with Swayam Prabha. There are 32 channels. I will show you the channels. This is the portal I am showing the Swayam Prabha. And in this portal, you will get the informations regarding the timings of the programs, at what time the program will be telecasted, and also you will get the informations regarding the earlier videos, because the programs which are already telecasted, if you want to again want to watch these videos, then you can go to this portal of Swayam Prabha and you can enjoy this. See, there are 32 channels. Channel number 1 is for humanities, channel number 2 is for Sanskriti. Similarly, all the subjects are together. All total 32 channels for NPTEL courses like engineering, chemistry and related subjects. You go to these channels. So up to 32 numbers, these channels are available. And basically, if you have at your home Dish TV or DD Disc, then these channels are already available at your home. But right now this facility is not available in Tata Sky and Airtel. But in Dish TV, this facility is available. You might be observing there are some MSRD channels running throughout the day. You can enjoy those channels. And this is the option of archive videos. And in this archive videos, if you go to this option, current option, then you will able to know what are the current programs right now being telecasted in the television set. See, this is the live informations of the different programs that are being telecasted right now. And see, if you click this repeat time option, then this timings will be shown that this program is telecasted 5 times in a day. Same program, suppose you have missed somehow, then you can again watch this program at another time on the same day, because it is repeated 5 times in a day. So there is another option called upcoming courses. See, these are the courses which are going to be telecasted in your television set. Just you go and you select your requirement, then this will show what are the upcoming courses that will be telecast in the television. Similarly, there is an option called archive. Archive, already I have, the name itself indicates that whatever the program that are being telecasted, this YouTube videos you can directly play from this portal. These programs were telecasted in the television, and what
और ये बैग मानव के लिए अभिशाप साबित होंगे तब
So this was all about Swayam Prabha. And there is an option called frequently asked questions. You go to this option and most of the answers are already predefined. You can clear your all questions from this frequently asked questions. Respected participants, again I am repeating, we have learned Swayam and we have learned Swayam Prabha. Swayam was a platform where we can learn and we will get certification. Swayam Prabha, you will not get any certification. In Swayam Prabha, you can only learn through your 32 DTH channels. This is the television mode. If you have Dish TV at home, if you have DD Disc at your home, then you can enjoy these channels. But right now, Airtel and Tata Sky, they are not providing these facilities. You can explore this option from download option. So I will move to the next topic for National Digital Library, that we call in short NDL. And this is also very important project of MHRD maintained by IIT Kharagpur. See, this is the portal of National Digital Library, and what it is seen that from school level, if you want to explore the resources on school level, then you go to this option. You can go to the engineering option, you can go to the science option. There are different options. Suppose I will go to this option called science option. See, there are different subjects. Suppose I want some information on environmental science, or suppose mathematics. I will take mathematics. Then see, you will find questions and solutions, video lectures, lecture notes on sampling theory, and faculty contributions. So in this way, if you want to explore some physics or learning materials, then you can go to this option. Once our motive is only to make you aware, because it's very simple. When you explore by yourself, definitely you will benefit it more. And see, there are different kinds of learning materials like scholarly publications, data sets, ebooks, journal conference, and different learning materials. Just you go one by one and you can explore this. And see, you can also customize your language. Suppose I want the entire platform to be in Assamese language now. Now the entire layout of this website will be in Assamese now. See, Onubhandan, then Bhakha, login, gotekhini layout kini Okhomiyat amar temloke heri korise. Now I will change this mode to English language. See, there is also topics of the day, pandemics in history. So different day-to-day informations like birth centenary of Satyajit Ray, all these informations are also they are providing. All types of resources like books, lectures, video lectures are available. And there is an option called frequently asked questions. If you want to know more about this NDL, then you go to this option. What is NDLI? This is National Digital Library of India. Who can be benefited from NDLI? There are some many digital libraries. So these informations are available. Now, what is my intention for the institutes, for the colleges? To try to appoint a nodal officer in your college for NDL. See, this is the information is already given as a guideline. A person from an institute called institutional nodal officers can take the responsibility. You try to appoint a nodal officer at your institute, and what the nodal officer will do, he will collect the different informations of the users like faculty members and students. He will collect their name and email ID, and he will send to the concerned NDLI person, and then in turn their account will be created for NDLI. This will be called institutional membership. There is a difference between individual and institutional membership. If you are taking an institutional membership from a college directly, then there might be some benefit that you will be able to get access to more resources in NDL. Sometimes you may not download some resources due to some restrictions. So these restrictions may not be for the institutional members. So you try to appoint a nodal officers in your college. He will definitely try to figure out all these responsibilities. And I will show this login option. Now you can access the resources freely, but what NDL they have said, it is better to register yourself first time. There is an option called register. You go to this option and you will get this online form. It will take hardly 10 to 20 or 30 seconds. You just fill up this, and once you fill up, an activation link will be sent to your registered mail. You just activate your account through this registered mail. Once you activate, then you log in using your account. Suppose I have already my account, so I will just log in, then again I can log in and I can use the different learning materials. So first of all, your responsibility is to make a registration in the NDL platform. After your registration is successful, then you try to explore all these learning materials and available under the National Digital Library platform. Respected participants, we have covered Swayam, which is an e-learning portal. We have covered Swayam Prabha, which is a group of 32 DTH channels. We have covered NDL, which is another digital libraries of India. All the digital libraries are now together in a single platform. Now I will move to next topic, which is called ePG Pathshala. This is another e-learning portal maintained by IncludeNet Center. And in this portal, you will get lots of learning materials like e-books. You can find different e-books, UGC MOOCs courses, and different kinds of information. Now, what I will show you, you go to this Students Corner. Once you go to this Students Corner, you will get lots of courses, learning materials are available. Suppose I will pick a course on economics. and I will show you, suppose qualitative methods. You select the module, suppose proposition and logic, and then you see e-text means the PDF file where the basic information about this topic is prepared by the expert of that particular area. Then self-learning. Self-learning, again I am repeating, this is the video. You can play, you can watch. I will show another course, suppose zoology, suppose animal physiology, and then I will go to general organization and classification of neurons. Now this is the e-text, that means basic information about this topic you will find from this e-text. Who has developed this e-text, you will get this information. Then these are the content, learning outcomes, what is neuron, basic units of nervous system. In this way, the students may also get the learning materials along with the video. Now I will show the self-learning video.
And their neurons. After learning this module, you'll be able to learn to know about the general organization. So what do we see in the general organization?
So respected participants, there are different subjects you can explore. See, under adult education 190 learning materials, under biophysics 450. Similarly, all these subjects are being categorized and you can enjoy the different learning materials available as per your convenience. Even human rights and duties you can see, even library science is there, media and communication studies, political science, all the subjects you will find here. So this was all about ePG Pathshala, where you will get lots of learning material. Here you will not get certification, here you can only learn. Now I will move to next, that is called Sodh Ganga. Everyone might be aware about this Sodh Ganga. This is a reservoir of Indian thesis. That means the PhD theses that has been provided the PhD degree by different universities of India, where you will find this PhD thesis. Now this thesis is no more available within the boundary of library. This is available under open access internet platform. You can access everyone thesis who has done his PhD from any universities of India now. You see, these are the different universities of India. If you want to see from Assam, you can see like Assam Downtown University. Then Assam University is there. Even you will find Dibrugarh University. Then Bodoland University is there, you see. Even our Guwahati University is also there. So all these universities, suppose you want to access any of the universities. Suppose I want to access the thesis of Assam University. Then you go to this Assam University and then you can access the thesis of that particular researcher or on a particular topic. You can search by a researcher, you can search by guide, you can search by subject also. Suppose I want to see some thesis of Department of Biotechnology. Then you go to this option, 22 thesis is already uploaded, see. Then you go to this any of this option. This is the see molecular surveillance of embryos in northeastern states of India. This is the researcher Joyabratha Nath and this is the guide. So you just go and you just click and you can download according to the different. Suppose this is the chapter 1. Chapter 1 you can download it directly. See the entire chapter 1 it is downloaded and you can use for your learning purpose. So in this way you will find the thesis of different universities. You can explore and you can use for your learning purpose. This is available under the open domain of internet now. Now I will move to the next part, that is called Enlist. And this is very famous in college and we have this Enlist facility, we can proudly say, where you will get, see how many journals, 6,000 plus journals. And above this, it is very proud to say that there are more than 31 lakhs ebooks, which is a very huge amount in Enlist. You can use this facility if you are a faculty member, if you are a student, you can use this facility. Now what you have to do to for using this facility. You contact your concerned librarian of your college. If the librarian is not available, then you contact the concerned library staff of your college or someone who is handling the Enlist in your college. You just request him to make an Enlist account so that you can access this ebooks and e-journals. What the person will do, he will create an account for you. Once he will create an account, then an activation link will be sent to your registered mail, which you have submitted to the concerned person. After the activation link is sent to your mail, you have to activate your account for the first time. It is a one-time job. Just you go to your mail and you click the activation link and you reset your password, then your account will be activated for the first time. Now your job starts now here. Again, I am repeating, if you want the Enlist account, you contact your library staff or librarian or any other person who is handling Enlist. He will create an account for you after having your details like name and email ID. And then he will create an account, an activation link will be sent to your mail. You have to activate this activation link, and then you have to go to this website, Enlist. Once you go to this website, you will get this option called login option. You go to this option login. Once you log in, you use your user ID and password. Your user ID is your email ID and password which is reset by you recently. Then once you enter with your login credentials, you will get this platform. See, these are the platforms under e-journals like American Institute of Physics, Annual Reviews, Economic and Political Weekly, Indian Journals, Institute of Physics, JSTOR is available. So all these journals you will find from e-journals option. Similarly, if you want to access ebooks, then you go to this Cambridge Books Online option, you will get 1800 titles. You go to this eBree, then you will get 1,50,000 titles. So similarly, there are different reputed publishers from the world like EBSCO, Hindustan Book Agency, Oxford, Springer, Chase, Taylor Francis, McGraw-Hill, World eBooks. These are all the reputed publishers. When we access these books in a library, definitely it takes lots of amount to purchase those books from these publishers. Now these books are available in this Enlist platform now. I will show you how to search. You go to this option. Suppose I need a book on bioinformatics. Just search it. Once you go searching, you will get these are the different books available on bioinformatics. You just click any one of these. Once you click any one of these, just you go to this click to view. And here you have to remember 3 things. That means what you can do, you can read the books online. Directly without downloading the book, you can read the book directly online. See, this is the book I am showing, Bioinformatics a Primer by P. Narayan. So this is how to read the book directly online. Second option is that you can download the entire book. This is the option. And in the third option, you can download the chapter wise. Suppose you don't need to download the entire book, you need only one chapter, then you go to this option called download PDF chapter. What will help? It will help the other students to access the book. If you need whatever requirement required, whatever is your requirement, you just better go to this download PDF chapter. And respected participants, we have also made a YouTube video on Enlist in Assamese language. In our official YouTube channel, we have already hosted in ICT Cell ACLA. There is a channel of ACLA that is called ICT Cell ACLA, where we have made this video on how to use Enlist, how to activate your account. You can access this video and you can learn more. When you want to download the book, then they will ask for you a third-party software which is called Adobe Reader. You just download this Adobe Reader. How to download this reader, I have already shown in that video, what we have hosted in our ICT Cell YouTube channel. You can go and you can access, or else I will host this video in this WhatsApp group later today. So this was all about Enlist, where we can access more than 6,000 plus e-journals and we can access more than 31 lakhs ebooks. Now there is an option called frequently asked questions. If you have some doubts regarding Enlist, or if you want to explore more about Enlist, then you go to this frequently asked and you will get lots of information. And the basic important thing I want to convey through this platform is the license and fair use. Now there is some licenses. You should not violate these licenses. What you should do, it is written under permitted, and what you should not do, it is written under not permitted. You can use for your learning purpose, for your academic purpose, but you cannot use for your commercial purpose. You cannot go for any systematic downloading of these resources using some robotic software or any kind of misbehavior which is not permitted under this option. So respected participants, you remember this license agreement also before using this resource. And the basic importance of this license agreement is that if you violate this agreement, then your membership may be terminated. And not only your membership will be terminated, if your crime is too much serious, then the entire institution may be in problem for you. So remember, just use whatever is allowed under this permitted section. Again, you go to this option called members and you will see the college status, and this college status will show you how many colleges of India are now registered under ANLIST. I want to show you the state-wise list. Then you go to this option. Suppose for Assam, there is 129 colleges, which right now they are actively working on ANLIST, and these are the colleges. This is see, Abhayapuri college is in the first. So similarly, all these colleges, I don't want to figure out any of these colleges. This you can explore and you can use for your learning purpose. So respected participants, again I am repeating what I have covered. I have covered Swayam, which is a e-learning portal with certification. We have covered Swayam Prabha, where you will enjoy the educational videos through your television sets. 32 DTH channels are available. We have learned National Digital Library, where you will get access to ebooks and e-journals or different learning materials. We have learned about Shodhganga, where you will get the theses of the different universities of India. Then we have learned about ePG Pathshala, where you will get access to different learning materials. In ePG Pathshala, you cannot do any courses, but you can access the different courses materials in the ePG Pathshala. Now I will move again. We have talked about ANLIST also lastly, which is a platform of accessing more than 6,000 plus e-journals and 31 lakhs ebooks. You contact your library staff. Definitely your librarian will help you in this regard for accessing the ANLIST facility of your college. Now we will move to the next part of my demo, live demo, which is called Open Access e-resources. Open Access e-resources, respected participants, if you want to understand in a layman language, you just understand that Open Access e-resources are the free available e-resources on the internet platform. We need not need to invest any money for the Open Access e-resources. Although the resources are free, it does not mean that the resources are of low value. The standard of resources is quite similar and same with the commercial resources. It is free because of some free license. Otherwise, the content of this Open Access e-resources are rarely of high value as that of commercial resources. I will show you some of the websites where you will find lots of Open Access e-resources. Just you go to this DOAJ, this is called Directory of Open Access Journal. Now this is the directory of Open Access Journal. How I will make you understand the directory. Suppose you want to access all the university websites. So it is not possible for a user to go each and university website individually. Now what the user will do, user will go to the UGC website and he will search all the universities together in a single platform from UGC website. Similarly, directory of Open Access Journal is doing the same thing. It is indexing, it is bringing together all the Open Access journals available in the world into a single platform, and you can access all the journals from the single platform. You need not have to bother any single Open Access journal. Just you go to this directory will give the list of all the journals. You just access according to the subjects. Respected participants, here some of the students are also available, so I am just making them aware that journals is basically it is for research purpose. It is the primary source where the information, once it is any informations or any kind of discoveries are first published in the journals. So it is basically help for your research and for your academic purpose. Second thing I will show you, that is called DOAB. This is called Directory of Open Access Books. The same philosophy what DOAG, Directory of Open Access Journals, was following, the Directory of Open Access Books also follows the same philosophy. It categorizes, it indexes all the Open Access books into a single platform. You can access the different Open Access books available in the world from the single platform under this Directory of Open Access Books. I will show you another website that is called Project Gutenberg. And this Project Gutenberg is also a wonderful platform for downloading the ebooks. It is another big project. You can download different ebooks under this Project Gutenberg. Another, there is a website I will show you, Internet Archive. Here you will get lots of ebooks available. So this is all about open access e-resources. And just I want to share one or two websites regarding some of the, you can share this experience with school students also, like NCERT books. If you want some NCERT books, you go to this option called National Council of Educational Research. Here you will get the NCERT books. You can download these NCERT books from this website. Similarly, there is an application called Diksha application. This is very important for school education. Even our Honorable Education Minister of Assam is requesting again and again to download this Diksha app. So I request from this platform, if you convey this message to our school communities, then definitely they will definitely help from this initiatives. So this was all about the different online resources, and there are numbers of n numbers of resources are available. You can access it, you can use it for your academic purpose. Now thing is that resources were not available, is not made available today. It is being made available from since past. Now how we can use it, it depends upon our initiatives. With this, I'd like to end my live demo, and I would like to thank you, and I'd like to go directly to Bhagavati madam. Thank you, please. Bhagavati? Just Bhagavati madam, please, yes.
Yeah. Thank you, Virendra. Such kind of deliberation from your side has really, this will be helpful to everyone, because we know that there are many e-resources, but to access the right resource, what we need is our motive. So without speaking much, I from Virendra, so I would like to request participants, if anyone is having questions, so you may please put forward.
Respected
So
participants,
over to you, participants.
please raise your hand in the Zoom application. There is an option called raise your hand in the Zoom. Kindly try to raise your hand if you want any clarifications, or if you need any assistance, if you need any doubts, you can ask us, or else you can also type your questions in the chat box. In the chat box, you can type your questions directly.
Yeah, Virendra.
Yes.
Some Biplab Kumar Saha
Yes.
is asking one question. Kindly give some idea how practical class can be taken through Zoom.
Yes, Biplab Kumar Saha, sir, I'm audible to you. Yes, sir. Just a second, sir. Please unmute yourself from your side. Yes, sir. Now you're audible.
My question is that how Zoom can be used, okay, for the undergraduate student. So
Sir,
given there is a very good information, but that good information is already there.
yes.
Okay. So already I have taken some certificate courses also for NPTEL IIT Guwahati. That is the whole thing. Okay. You
Yes.
give some new practical idea.
Okay.
How this Zoom can be used for undergraduate student. That is the main important thing.
Sir, actually, Virendra, you go on.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir, for your question. Actually, sir, whatever we have shown, it's really great honor that we have you have done some courses under this SWAYAM and different
NPTEL, SWAYAM.
Really, it's a proud moment, sir, actually, and it's a great honor. So now, sir, Zoom, actually, how can you go for Zoom? Sir, this courses, suppose we are conducting in this platform right now. Similar way, sir, you can also go for your courses in your teaching. You can your institute can subscribe Zoom first of all. If you want to use Zoom at your institute, you get a license version first.
License.
Yes, license version.
License.
Means you have to pay.
License for my personal license.
No, sir, you can go for institutional license also.
Okay.
Because, sir, right now we are conducting this platform with a license version now. We don't have this free version. Because free version have some limitations, sir.
At present, I cannot teach my students through these Zooms.
Yes.
At present, I cannot teach my students through these Zooms softwares.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you get my point?
Yes, sir. I'm getting your point. So, sir.
Actually, sir, might be highlighting about the limitation. limitation of the time.
Actually, sir, first you purchase the license version of Zoom.
Yes.
Then in license version there is unlimited time. There is no limitation of time, and there is some other facility also which are not given in our normal download system. So first you purchase Zoom. After that you getting all facilities there which you want. You can do class also. You can show your slideshow also. You can send demo version demo also. What you like you can find there. Okay, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your great question. And actually, it's an honor that, sir, we have done your courses under NPTEL, because very few persons we made in this kind of platform, really, sir. And we are very much thankful to you.
Another question is,
Yes, and sir, we have also prepared a video on Zoom. You can enjoy this in our YouTube channel, how to create your meetings in Zoom and how can use it for your academic purpose. We have already made a video in our YouTube channel. You can follow this video also.
Vendor, I think in our YouTube channel also how to online practical classes to done.
Yes. There is also video.
I request all participants, you kindly subscribe our YouTube channel. There so many resourceful video also already we have downloaded uploaded there. You please visit our YouTube channel. Then the next question is Zoom can be used teaching and learning. Is it okay? Yes, Zoom. Next is in Assamese medium, e-resource are available for the subject zoology under graduate course.
In Assamese medium, e-resources are available for zoology. See, this is again another question the person is asking, Puri Devi madam. Madam, see, now it is the time for us to think about our own languages. Now, whatever we are accessing now, we are accessing from others. Now, it is our responsibility in our college. We have to make a group and we have to convert these courses into our own languages, because there is no one that who will make these courses for us. We have to first take the initiative for translating these courses. We have to make a group and we have to design some MOOCs courses for our area. Right now, these courses are available in different languages, but I have not seen in regional languages right now. But you go to this NDL website, definitely you will get some resources through the NDL, National Digital Library. Next question we have seen, Biplab Kumar Sharma sir, already we have given this. Thank you much, the General Secretary. Thanks to GS Saha sir, you may kindly many things online.
Any question? Please. Actually, any questions, sir, please?
Please, respected participants, please.
Any question, any query?
Queries from your end, because we are trying to make you aware regarding this e-resources. And these e-resources, what Biplab Sharma sir has really done these courses, but now what our objective is that we have to go together. This courses is too much important, and it's really great honor that Sharma sir is with us and he will be guiding it to you also along with us.
মই এটা কথা কব খুজো, এইবিলাক প্লেটফৰ্ম আমাৰ ইন্টাৰনেটত আছে, বহু বছৰৰ পৰা আছে, কিন্তু আমি এইবিলাক প্লেটফৰ্ম ইউজ কৰিবলৈ কাৰণে আমি এতিয়ালৈকে মানে বাধ্যত পৰা নাছিলো। এতিয়া কোভিড সিচুৱেচনত আমাৰ এনেকুৱা হৈছে, ষ্টুডেণ্টক আমি ফেচ টু ফেচ দেখা নাপাওঁ, আমি তেওঁলোকক কোনো ধৰণৰ ইনফৰমেশ্যন নিদিয়াকে আমি শান্তিটো থাকিব নোৱাৰো। আপোনালোক কোনো হয়তো দুমাহ ৰুমত বহি থাকি ঘৰত বহি থাকি কোনো শান্তি পোৱা নাই, কাৰণ ষ্টুডেণ্ট হ'ল আমাৰ মেইন মটো। ষ্টুডেণ্টক কেনেকৈ আমি জ্ঞান দিওঁ, ষ্টুডেণ্টৰ লগত কেনেকৈ কানেক্ট হৈ থাকোঁ। চ' আমি ই ৰিচোৰ্চৰ এইবিলাক বস্তু যেতিয়া আমি নতুনকৈ এবাৰ নিজক জোকাৰি লৈ ষ্টুডেণ্টৰ সন্মুখত যাম, আৰু এতিয়া কোনো উপায় নাই, কাৰণ কোভিড চিটুৱেশ্যন, আফটাৰ কোভিড চিটুৱেশ্যন আমি আকৌ আগৰ দৰে ক্লাছ কৰিম নে নকৰিম, আকৌ আমি ষ্টুডেণ্টক লগ পাম নাপাম এইটো নাজানে, ভগৱান জানে। এতিয়া আমি তেনেকৈ বহিব পাৰিম। গতিকে আমিতো ষ্টুডেণ্টৰ লাইফত কিবা কণ্ট্ৰিবিউশ্যন দিব লাগিব। গতিকে আমাৰ এছ'চিয়েশ্যনৰ ফালৰ পৰা এইটো আপোনালোকলৈ এটা একদম মানে সন্মানে আপোনালোকৰ ওচৰত এটা অনুৰোধ, যাতে আপোনালোকে এইবিলাক মানে প্লেটফৰ্ম ইউজ কৰি ষ্টুডেণ্টৰ ওচৰলৈ আগবাঢ়ি যায়, আৰু ষ্টুডেণ্টবিলাক আগবাঢ়ি যোৱাত তেওঁলোকক যিখন ৰিচোৰ্চফুল এটা ইনফৰমেশ্যন দিয়াত যেন আপোনালোকে আগবাঢ়ি যায়, এইটোৱে আমাৰ অনুৰোধ। তাৰমানে এইটোৱে আমাৰ বিনম্ৰ মানে এটা কি বুলি কয়, জাষ্ট বিনম্ৰ প্ৰয়াস আমাৰ ফালৰ পৰা। ত' আপোনালোকৰ ফালৰ দিহা পৰামৰ্শ আমাৰ কাৰণে সদায় স্বাগতম থাকিব। আৰু আপোনালোকৰ গ্ৰন্থকাৰীক আমাৰ ভগৱতী নাৰ্জাৰী এণ্ড আমাৰ প্ৰেচিডেণ্ট ভাইচ প্ৰেচিডেণ্ট ছাৰ, তেওঁলোক বহুত এক্টিভ হয়। আপোনালোকৰ যদি কিবা কৰি থাকে আপোনালোকে আমাকো সুধিব পাৰে, যেন আপোনালোকে যেন ইউজ কৰে, সেইটোৱে আমাৰ মোৰ ফালৰ পৰা আপোনালোকৰ ওচৰত এইটো এটা বিনম্ৰ অনুৰোধ।
Next, I'd like to move to Dr. Rajesh Tiwari, sir. Sir, please, I have unmuted you. Dr. Rajesh Tiwari,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Can you listen me, sir?
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. First of all, I'd like to extend my heartfelt thanks that organization took this opportunity and they organized this particular program. Well, you see, there are so many things which are already floating in the internet, but yes, you are to be made aware of, and which this library association has done for us. Already we are in touch with it. And I'll say, as one question was raised by someone, that how this Zoom will teach us about taking classes. Well, Zoom is not the only platform. There are so many platforms are there. We can take others also in take help. And this library association has taken this opportunity. They have used Zoom. So with that, we are highly benefited. Sir, I'd like to ask, I'd like to suggest one thing, not a question, that the information as given by we have got Swayam and then Swayam Prabha and all those things. So can we have some display boards in front of the library, so that the students and even the faculty members, they can see and they can come to know whenever the college reopens, we can come to know that yes, these things are available, so we can also join and we can also go through these books, and these books are available online.
Okay. Sir, please, Sanjay Kumar Singh, sir, please take this question.
Yeah. I'm very sorry that several times I have been disconnected. So see, as you are mentioning that some LCD-like things or some screen-like things should be placed in front of the library, isn't it? Do you mean this? Yes. So see, regarding the courses, regarding the information apply as being available in the library. So nowadays, platform has led us. So I cannot show you my slides. So that because you have been told that lots of information are there, and out of lots of the information they are going to use it. So as n number of informations are there, you have to filter it by different techniques, different type of techniques there. Either technique you can apply, and you are saying that code etc. there in the library. Somebody is starting to come in that board. Don't think that will
not
be
audible, sir, properly.
Singh, sir, you are not audible, sir.
This is the problem.
Okay, sir. Tiwari, sir, I will just interrupt. Sir, it's a really suggestion is really good. Actually, we can give some information on a notice board. Is it not, sir? You are talking about this.
No, not notice board. Is practically say some kind of say placard kind of thing that we generally used to have. In a library, we can have just displayed that these are the other e-sources are also available, which students can go for that.
Yes. Actually, sir, you are right. Actually, it is a very good suggestion you are forwarding. And definitely, sir, we will definitely think about this, because your suggestions and our involvement is will make our academic activities will be in the better way. So definitely, sir, we will take about these suggestions in our libraries. We'll try to include this. And sir, thank you for your interest, sir. So next, I'd like to move to. I've seen. Dr. Nilanjana madam sitting. Madam, please, Dr. Nilanjana madam.
Hello.
Yes, madam, you are audible.
Hello. Hello, please repeat the question.
No, madam, this is not a question. Just if you want to share your experience.
Yeah, actually, these days I am using Google Classroom.
Okay.
I am making the video lecture for students. I am posting in the Google Classroom, and these are accessible to the students, and they responded very nicely. Thank you so much for inviting me in this such a nice program. Thank you.
Someone asked about this question like national platform like NDL, Swayam, and there is any state platform for online education. See, right now for higher education, sorry, Swayam is taking the care for it. Swayam is taking the care for it. It is developing some of the courses for our needs. Right now, this whatever suggestions you have told, whatever questions you have told, really it's the right time for us now to think about these things. What we can do from our state for our own languages, for our own vernacular subjects. What is the future of printed book, particularly at this moment like COVID-19? See, this printed book we cannot ignore at any time. It will be there, it was, and it will be there. Now thing is that the taste of reading has been changed, migrated, but you cannot ignore the taste of printed books. So I hope we have taken some questions, and now I would like to move to Bhagwati madam for the next part. Bhagwati madam.
Thank you, Virendra. I would like to again ask if any of the participant is having any questions or doubt, you may please put forward. And if no questions are coming up, then we can move to the next part. So, any participant? We have one question from Papia Paul. How SWAM is different from SWAM?
Prabha. Yes, madam. Very good question actually. Already I have told you, SWAM is a platform of e-learning where you can learn and you will get the certification. But SWAM Prabha is a group of 32 DTH channel. Ta mane yate apnaloke television ot bohi pale apnaloke ghorot bohi pale MHRD channels apnaloke sabo paribo. 32 DTH channels are available under SWAM Prabha, and you can watch these videos by sitting at your home. And SWAM is a platform of e-learning and with certification. So there is a difference in SWAM Prabha. You will not get certificate, but in SWAM you will get certificate. So this is the difference. And there are lots of other difference. You can go and you can explore the websites.
Any more questions? Virendra?
Yes.
Question nahibo neki?
No, it's
so I think we
more than 2 hours. So I think we have
okay. Oh, our time was only 1 hour and 15 minutes. So it's almost
another program actually.
Okay. So thank you, Virendra. Now we will move to next part. That is vote of thanks. আমি meeting খন মানে বেছি formally যাব খোজা নাই বা already we have ended. So as a decorum, first of all, I would like to thank Principal Virjara Mahavidyalaya, Dr. Khonindra Sharma sir, and Principal Abhyapuri College, Dr. Hodananda sir, Hodananda Nath sir, for giving us an opportunity to ACLA to hold this program. I offer my sincere gratitude to them. Secondly, to the association who has come forward with this proposal of holding this program. My sincere thanks to this association for enlightening us at this hour. Thirdly, to the participants of both the colleges, especially the faculty members and the students. My sincere gratitude goes to those invitees or the librarians who have joined today in this meeting. Hope you too might be benefited. And lastly, to Sharma sir, Basanta Kumar Sharma sir, who has acted as a coordinator from Virjara Mahavidyalaya and working vice president of ACLA. Lastly, to Virendra.
Yes.
Virendra.
Yes.
I'm really thankful.
Thank you, madam.
For actually this session, what we have done today, it's all because of you, I think, because technically you have supported me very much. I'm very much thankful to you.
Ma'am,
and hello, yes.
Can you give 30 seconds to share my experience?
Okay, go ahead.
It's a great honor that it's not because of me, but it is because of you and because of Basanta Sukhia sir that this program is success, because they were working not from 1 or 2 days, but this program was designed for the last 10 or 15 days. So it's in the output of this initiatives, and I would like to especially thank Bhagavati Madam and Basanta Sekia sir, along with the principal sirs of both the colleges, without whose support, without whom cooperation, this program will not be success. And I would like to thank the teaching and other fraternity of both the colleges who have really cooperated with us. Also the students who are sitting here. Really, it's a great honor to see all of you. And it's a great honor that I would like to thank the Honorable General Secretary of Assam College Library Association, Dr. P.K. Deka, who is really working very hard, and he is thinking about these kinds of programs in futures also. I'd like to thank Professor Sanjay Kumar Singh sir for his great effort, without whom cooperations, without whose support and guidance, we cannot move even a single step. So thank you. And Madam, please directly go to the last section. Bhagavati ma'am.
Thank you, Virendra, for sharing your experience. So almost we have come to the end of today's session. Singh sir, due to network problem, আমি ভালদৰে শুনি নাপালো স্যাৰ আপোনাক। Next time আমি শুনি পাম বুলি আশা কৰিলো স্যাৰ। So I think we can end up this program. I, on behalf of Abhayapuri College and Birjara Mahavidyalaya, thank everyone in this platform for attending this session. So with this, we have come to an end. So thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you very much. The meeting is ended. Thank you. We'll share the feedback form in our group, WhatsApp group. Please kindly give a feedback form, which is very important for us also. So we will able to know how much we can give our services regarding in this period. So with this, I would like to thank you very much, and meeting is done. Thank you.